Alright. A little different approach on this one here. This is to the students of FMK, Freddy's Modern Kung Fu. I'm really curious. How much sparring do you do? Are you allowed to spar with students from other schools, or anyone else for that matter? Is he have this huge, don't spar outside the school thing? Because I'm guaranteeing you, I think he does. That would be my guess as to how he approaches everything. I think he's ripping you guys off. He's not giving you any real training that you're actually going to be able to use. If what I see from his little finger tag touch sparring videos, if that's all you guys do in that school, you guys are in for a rude awakening when something actually happens to you. Or if you actually want to try and compete. Hopefully it's that one, because then you're just going to get embarrassed. You're probably not going to get too messed up. But how he's coming at everything about, just punch and kick people, which you shouldn't just go around doing that shit. I mean, you're gonna get arrested, but like, not even just sparring or competition, test out what you got. You realize that's how you discern the useful things from the impractical things. What's actually going to be most beneficial to you to practice, and what you should really work into some good combos, into muscle memory, and that pace you're going to need to keep up, and distancing from one person to the next, because I gotta tell you guys, it's really different from what you're doing in that school. If that's how he's sparring with you, it's really different, because you're going to be like, you do all this oh yeah, let's get it, ooh, we're sparring now, and then you take a few steps back, you throw some more stuff at each other, maybe make some light contact, take a few steps back. The fight starts out here and it gets gradually closer. No one's taking a few steps back. If someone does take a step back, the other guy's coming along with him. Alright, you're not going to have all this room a lot of the times. You got to make your space if you want that space. So all this in and out, back and forth stuff, especially with the contact that you're making, but the moves that you're doing, what the fuck are y'all doing? These front leg kicks, it's crazy. Like, what I mean by that is, especially when you're throwing double kicks on your front leg. I used to help teach Taekwondo little kids, secondary black belt, so I know what I'm talking about. Alright, use double kicks. You don't put your foot down, you kick twice or maybe 3 times to show off. One of them, maybe the first one, might have a little steam to it. The rest of them, forget about it. You're not hitting nothing. You would kick one guy 3 times with one leg up in the air. Alright, he might take a slight push back, then he's gonna come back at you, and he's gonna fuck you up sideways. Is what he's gonna do. It's not pretty about it. I mean, you guys gotta get real with your training. Alright, and if you don't want to get real, you want to keep going around playing Kung Fu, because that's what you're doing. You are playing Kung Fu. And I'm not saying Kung Fu won't work or is useless. I'm not saying that at all. I wholeheartedly believe that there's elements to all martial arts that can be practiced with hard sparring that you can put into a self-defense situation, if not MMA, because there are going to be some rules that all these moves aren't going to be, able to coincide with. I get that. But there is some shit that is just bullshit. And some combos are absolutely ridiculous. Some moves by themselves are straight out of the Power Rangers, which is ironic, because I saw a video about how Freddie Lee apparently hates the Power Rangers. He's got this big beef with the Red Ranger or some shit. I don't know. It's fucking weird. The guy's he's a douchebag and he's stupid and he's setting you up for failure. And if you don't believe me, go out and fight somebody. I better not yet. Don't do that, because then Freddy's gonna be all up your ass, talking about why are you fighting? You're not listening to me about what my wife said from the kitchen when I was writing it down on a pad I got from CVS. And think about where he's getting his information from. Does he ever tell you guys who gave him the rank of Sifu? What training have you gotten from when you started to where you are now that makes you feel like you're more prepared for anything? Besides probably being a little bit more in shape, so no, he's a health nut. If there's one thing I can't talk bad about Freddie about is his, he likes to stay in shape. That's about all he's got going for him. He's probably juicing. Probably juicing. 100% juice for 100% kids, bitch. Oh, you know he's on it. He's I think he is. But that's just because I don't like him. That's just because I hope he fucking sucks a dirty dick and dies. This piece of shit is beyond sympathy for me, because he's teaching this garbage to you guys, and he's robbing you. He's taking your money, and you can find out how bad you're getting robbed by how bad you get your ass whooped. All right. You don't believe me? Try it one time. This is the students of FMK. You're getting fucked over. You don't believe me? Try. Try and do something with what you got going on at FMK. It ain't gonna work out for you. All right. I'm gonna tell you I told you so in advance. And just as always, I'll put the invitation out there again. You guys, anybody from FMK, Freddie himself, one of the students, if I can spar with one of you guys, I'll make the trip. It's gonna be on one of our channels, probably both, and it'll do really good for one of us. We'll find out which way this is gonna go. If you want to stop being a pussy, and actually do something like this. I don't want this to be one of these YouTube things where people talk crap back and forth to each other. Nothing ever happens. I mean, let's make it interesting. YouTube battle that actually gets settled with a slight battle for once. And that'd be something. If you guys want to see that, put that on the message board. Mail Freddy. Hey, tell him Travis wants to talk to him.